Game's over! Now try and Game over! I smell.
That burning sensation you feel all over your body? That's my patented addiction begone treatment at work. You're all set. Yeah.
How's it going? I've got the finest drinks in Alton.
Stop.
Help me! Here, I managed to hide. You're right.
Ah, hello, newcomer. Let's try this again. So here we are. We finally have a chance to talk. Please, hold your questions until I'm done. I have good reasons for everything I've done so far. I don't think you understand. You aren't exactly in much of a position to argue. Now please, listen to my story. At that age I heard a lot, seeing as how my father was the overseer of this vault. It started with problems with a water chip and low food stores. However, over the years it quickly grew into a much larger problem. The water chip finally broke, and we were on our last rations of food. For years, my father had been working on getting us out of here. He'd broadcast a distress signal every day, hoping it would reach the surface. When that didn't work, we started tunneling past our vault's walls. Luckily enough for us, there was quite a bit of equipment suited for digging. Eventually, we realized we were weeks away from being out of food. The people of this vault grew restless and started rioting. They blamed my father, even though he had tried for 2 decades to fix our problems. They brutally murdered both him and my mother. It was at that point that I knew I had to do something. Me and my group of supporters managed to restore order, and I took over as overseer. A month after my father's death, a trader from the town of Godfrey came upon our vault and released the door from the outside. He said that this was his first time in the area, but the distress signal could easily be heard by anyone that passed through the area regularly. The trader said that this was a path that was regularly traveled by people heading north from a city by the name of the Underground Railroad. So it was at this point that I realized that we had been blatantly ignored, left to die, cast out, and my parents were slaughtered because of it. There was no console on the inside of the vault. To open the door, it had to be opened from the outside. The door is essentially a 2-foot thick piece of steel, so drilling through it wasn't an option, so we tried to dig our way to the surface. Innocence. Apparently I didn't make myself clear. This isn't as black. Godfrey was the one who opened the door. We have nothing against them. In fact, but the Underground Railroad can rot in hell. My parents, along with countless others. So you see, we do not. We simply ate less. Quite a few of us died from starvation, but nobody resorted to cannibalism. Because we simply act as a plague would, and honestly, that's a compliment. We strike fast, strike hard, and spread quickly. I expect you at least to hear me out. I have seen what you have done. Then, we followed the tunnel north until we reached the underground. Hardtrick will never see us coming. We'll finally be able to rid this town of the scum and villainy that have been bringing it down for years. But enough talk. We need some. You have a choice to make. A choice that could potentially change the fate of all. So, do you join us? Or do I crush you under my heel? Very well then. I truly believed you could have been difficult.